returning an array, and now we can say dot for each. And so for each for each path, for each path, we're going to pass in a function, and the function is going to it's going to be asset database dot destroy. Delete asset? No, what's that? Wait, I'll just check my notes here. Yeah, delete asset. Yeah, that's right. Asset database dot delete asset, and we'll pass in the path. Look at that. Okay, how's that looking? I think this is okay. I think this is just a bit of a confused compiler, a bit of a confused checker. I think it's okay. If I restart the program, it should be all right. All right. Yeah, that was it. It was just figuring out what it was working with. Okay. So now that we're able to clear our asset folder, I'm going to go ahead and go back into my asset generator. We'll say asset utility. Where's my IntelliSense? Asset utility. What's going on here? It's public static class, asset utility. Okay, there it is. I think it was just loading. Asset utility dot clear asset folder path. I really should call it. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Clear asset folder. Okay. Asset utility, clear asset folder. And then once we've done that, we're able to generate our assets. Now we're going to go ahead and create our mesh asset generator. Or in fact, before we do that, I should really create the inspector button. So the asset generator inspector. So I'm just going to, in our asset generators folder, I'm going to create a new folder called editor. That's a special name. It always has to be editor. And then we're going to create a new class, and it's going to be called asset generator inspector.cs. Okay, and this is going to be very similar to our database loader inspector. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and open up our database loader inspector and just do a lot of reading and kind of copying. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the red squigglies, but that's all right. We'll go on regardless. Using Unity Engine as well as Unity Editor. We're going to have a custom inspector. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to copy and paste this. It's almost identical except for database loader. We're going to call asset generator. And then we're going to maybe rename that DL to AG, and instead of load database, it's going to be called generate asset. Just generate. Okay. Yeah, no, the red squigglies are going crazy, but that's okay. One little trick I have found out of interest, if you're like, because I find that it is worth working with, even though you do get this happen sometimes, it's still worth dealing with this to be able to use Visual Studio Code, just because it's so much lighter, and you get really used to your code editor. So when this sort of stuff does happen, I find if I reopen Visual Studio, the full IDE, it kind of fixes up a few things. So I'm going to go ahead and go in my scripts. I'm just going to open any script, and I'm hoping what that's going to do is that's going to fix up our IntelliSense. Okay, so let's see if that worked. Go back, open up our. All right, so that's yeah. See, that seems to fix it up. Now, what are we up to? We've created our asset generator inspector. Oh, there's something I've forgotten. Our asset generator inherits from scriptable objects. Scriptable Scriptable object. Okay.